Hello and welcome to this video where we'll show you how to create the main menu for your assignment part 1, and it looks a bit like this. First, go to your workbook where you've finished all the exercises, and I right click on the sheet name and I say insert a worksheet. Insert a worksheet and OK. So now we have a blank worksheet. I change the name to menu. And now I can start typing the words that will appear in my menu. Now the important thing is that you must have your student name ID and followed by a table of contents, and these are actually hyperlinks that when you click on the hyperlink it will bring you straight to that worksheet. So first let's enter our student name information. So I'm going to drag on this border so that I can enlarge the width of this column. Okay, so here's my identifying information, and I can make this boldface. In fact, I can click this special cell to select the entire worksheet, and I change my font to 12. I think 12 will look better. Okay, and down here I can start entering my table of contents. Okay, so I've typed all the titles and the names of the worksheets. So now I'm going to show you how to insert hyperlinks. So here, I click on the cell that contains EX1. You can just right click on this one. Okay, so to insert a hyperlink for this text content, you can right click on this cell that contains EX1, and down here on the shortcut menu you'll see link. So you can click insert link, and you'll get this window. And what we want to link to actually is a place in this document. So you click on place in this document, and you'll see up here that if you've named all your worksheets the way I have, then you can easily find the worksheet that you want to link to. And in our case, we want to link to EX1 sales analysis. So I just select that sheet, and it will automatically link to cell A1, which is the cell on the upper left-hand corner of the worksheet. You can always change this if you want to link to another cell, but I'll just keep it as A1. You click OK, and now this shows up with an underline, and when I point to it, it now shows a hand icon, and it will now jump to that sheet when I click on it. And I also have to do the same for this one. All the cells over which the text appears, and I'm also going to right click, link, insert link, and also place in this document exercise 1 sales analysis. Now, once you've converted it into hyperlink, the appearance kind of changes. It's also nice to have an effect where you do not see these grid lines. So it looks like this whole page is actually a sheet of paper rather than a set of rows and columns. So, if you want to have that effect, like what I have here, okay, we just have a background color without grid lines. If you want this kind of effect, you can click on this special box, which is to the left of column A and above row 1. Clicking this box will select all the cells in your worksheet. And now you can put a color, a background color. Maybe we'll try this one, it's lighter. Okay, so now I have put a background color on the entire worksheet, and the grid lines don't show up anymore. Now, to increase the visual interest in this menu page, we can consider inserting a picture of a logo. So if you have a logo stored on your hard disk, you can just click insert picture and look for it on your hard disk. But I'm just going to go to online pictures, and I'm going to look for travel logo and see what it turns up. So I'm just going to go with this icon here for luggage. So I click that and I click insert. Okay, and now the image is here. I can drag on the corners. Okay, and put it up here. Okay, there you go. And there's this little box down here which tells you the source of the image. I'm going to delete this. Okay, now one more thing we can do to improve this image is you see that there's a white background behind it, and it doesn't blend in very well with our background color. So let's see if we can get rid of this white background color. I click on the picture, and up here you have picture format, and over here we have color, and we have something called set a transparent color. Now you can only do this if your image is a GIF or a PNG. You can't do this on a JPEG. So let me try. I'm going to point on this white color and turn it into a transparent color. Okay, so it works. And so now the white color has been made transparent, and we can now see the background behind it. So I think this is much nicer than having that white box around it. And I'm just going to delete column A and delete this column. Okay. There. Okay, maybe make this a bit wider. Okay. So, okay, I think this is a good beginning for the menu, and I'll leave it to you to finish changing these into hyperlinks. And if you ever have done any of the challenge portions and they don't appear on this table of contents, you can always add one, more entries to this table of contents, and link to wherever your challenge answers might be, so I can see them more easily.